Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday it was an embarrassment time for the Kapsalete Member of Parliament, Oscar Sudi, during the time when the President was leaving the burial service for the late record winner, Kiptum. And Oscar Sudi, in fact, Ruto was trying to speak to Oscar Sudi, and Sudi was now moving close to Ruto. Remember, Gachagua was just immediately after Ruto. That means you are blocking Gachagua and pulling him back. So that now, in that situation, you will see Oscar Sudi together with William Ruto in front, then Gachagua behind. But Ruto, because he understands politics and the issue to do with the protocol, what it means, the perception in public, he quickly pushed Oscar Sudi back to his position, and Gachagua was now in his equal position. Definitely, what we were seeing here, it was a breach of protocol.
To leave. Asanteni sana. To leave. Asanteni sana. Potential motorcade to leave. Asanteni sana.
Now we are continuing this panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, definitely, by this act, Oscar Sudi is trying to show in public that he is more close to power than any other individual, including the second in command, regarding Gachagua. Because then, look at that situation, where you can easily block the deputy president, then you are just next to the president, who you are nyuma. That means the public will speak about this, and the perception is that Gachagua and his office is just by the name. But Gachagua might not be that much close to power. But because Ruto does not want this one to play in public, that's why you saw him impulsively blocking Oscar Sudi quickly to his position, and that was the situation. But above all, Kenyans are still speaking about this. And this explains a lot, especially on what we don't see in public, what happens in private. This can be translated and mean that there is possibility Gachagua is always undermined in private meetings where there is no cameras or where there is no public. They really undermine him. Gachagua is nothing in those events. It means even when he bring in advice, no one takes his advice. That tells you that Oscar Sudi is among the people who either give way forward or make decision, or if not making a decision, they the one implement the decisions made by executive. Nasio Gachagua is either he implements or brings suggestion to the table. Gachagua kileta yake inaweza kataliwa because he is far from power. Because ndio ifika kiwango whereby Oscar Sudi cannot respect Gachagua. He don't respect the protocol. He goes to an extent of blocking him. It tells you, madharau kwa private ego. Then what happens in private is more than this. And this is the conclusion of majority of Kenyans as far as that video that leaked out is concerned. Sababu jiuliza tu, kwa nini Wakenya wamekata hiyo peke yake ndio wanaangalia na si kitu kingine? Why? So it tells you a lot indeed about the Kenya Kwanza government. In as much Ruto has appointed many people from Mount Kenya region, this video points to one thing. By the fact that Sudi in public blocked Gachagua, he breached the protocol. It tells you that those people appointed to those positions do not really necessarily make decision in those various offices. That's why you'll find majority of PSS ni wale wa kutoka Rift Valley, or either a Ruto's close ally ndiye atakuwa pale. Those are the people who make decision, and this explains the reason why you see some CSS comes out openly to complain about serious major decisions being made in their own ministries without their knowledge. The only thing they do is to be given a paper, wewe tu ni kusign. Sasa hivi ndio serikali ya Mheshimiwa William Ruto inatembea. Hivi ndio inafanya kazi, and that is really those people who make those decisions. Unaona? Sasa wengine tu ni flower girls, ni majina tu na office. But they don't make decision. They are not close to power. Sudi is telling public that he is part of the kitchen cabinet of William Samoei Ruto. And this explains the reason why we saw Oscar Sudi in a group of men armed went to someone's property, they destroyed, kwa sababu mama fulani aliongea na president kuhusu shamba, alafu na Ruto naye akaita Oscar Sudi akampea order. Sasa unaona, it's either they are making a decision, or if not making a decision, implementing a decision made. Ni hao ndio wanafanya. Sasa hawa ndio deep state. This explains that Gachagua is not part of Ruto's deep state. Ako mbali sana na hiyo, hayuko karibu kidogo. Because then look at this, what does the law state about protocol? Inasema nini? Check on Executive Order number 1 of 2023. It outlined the seniority of the executive from the president, the deputy president, the prime cabinet secretary, the AG, that's Attorney General, followed by the cabinet secretaries. Inaenda hivyo. Then we have the public, I think it's like that. Then if you go down, you'll find that below this then comes in, number 1, chief of staff and head of public service. Then it's followed by the secretary to the cabinet. Then we have principal secretaries. Then we have comptroller of the state house. And we have private secretary to the president. Then we have chief of staff to the deputy president, then chief of staff to the prime cabinet secretary. Incase inapangwa na protocol officials who are always tasked with the arrangement of sitting, and they dictate what should happen, where and how. Lakini hii yenye iko ni gani? So Kosgei aanza kupeleka watu kama Oscar Sudi in the school of government, ajifunze mambo ya protocol, sababu huko ndo wanajifunza. Because if you check, you will see all ambassadors lazima wanapeleka kwa the school of government wajifunze mambo ya protocol huko, so that such kind of embarrassment should not happen. So we see Oscar Sudi being embarrassed in public because now Ruto had no any other option, and he was not doing so just because he loved Gachagua. No, there is serious division between Ruto and Gachagua politically. But it has never played in public. Though here, with Oscar Sudi's action, it was trying to come out clear. Vile mambo iko. The fact remains that Ruto and Gachagua have their own differences. But Ruto is trying to manage the situation because he don't want it to get out the public. The politics to play out of this. So he did not do so because he liked Gachagua. He did not do so because he respects the deputy president's office. He did not do so because he was respecting the protocol. He was doing so because of the politics that comes in with this. So anajaribu kucheza chini, that's the truth. Lakini ukiangalia hapa kwa Kenya Kwanza, Gachagua heshima yake imeshushwa chini. Yeye hata hawezi toa uamuzi ambao unaweza fatwa ama uchukuliwe kimaanani kwa mikutano ambazo wanakuwa. Lakini kama ni mtu mwingine anaongea, kama ni Oscar Sudi, what he speak, it is taken seriously. They, work on that. Lakini huyu maneno yake inaishia tu pale kwa meza kama amesema na ni hivyo. So those who are in kitchen cabinet ni watu wa Rift Valley, wale wachache wako karibu na Mheshimiwa Ruto. Sio kila mtu. And Oscar Sudi has proved this. They are in charge. They are the one running affairs of this country. And by the way, even after this, so wameandamana na Ruto wakaenda matanga. Wameandamana. Labda Ruto alikuwa anampanga bila wataenda kwa matanga. Lakini Sudi sasa anataka kuruka paka apite Gachagua. So because of embarrassment, Sudi had to walk back, try to, hug Gachagua, pat him in the shoulder, then akarudi nyuma because of embarrassment. Total embarrassment. So, it is something Ruto does not want it to get out. He don't want us to speak about that. But the fact remains that he has his specific group that is in charge of this country. Hata Gachagua hayuko mahali popote. Wale watu wako in charge of this country ni akina Oscar Sudi. And that video explains that exactly.